Hi everyone. Wait. Hi everyone. I'm Mikhail Zayn Nasution. I'm from Bandung. My age is 10 years old. I enroll in a class from Rumah Alam Matahari, Sidoarjo. I want to show you my story that I made. So here it is. Your mind-blowing story. Story 1. What? Horse family. Who? Lilam Lily mother. Where? Stable. When? 20 years ago. Why? Transport horse. How? Zahra. The story of the horse family. Once upon a time, there once lived a horse that had 2 foals. One foal was named Lilam, and the other foal was named Lily. They were kept in a stable. They were so happy when suddenly a horse trailer showed up and took Lilam. Lilam did not want to go in the horse trailer, but he had to. And then the horse trailer drove away. And then Lily jumped over the fence and chased the trailer. Her mother was trying to stop Lily, but Lily was just too fast, and the mother could not catch up. Suddenly, the horse trailer stopped by an old stable. Lilam got out of the horse with a halter on his head. Lilam tried to go away to Lily, but the human just would not let Lilam go. Lilam was kept inside the old stable for 10 years. After 10 years passed, Lilam was going to have a new horse. But when the new horse arrived at the old stable, the new horse was shy. And then when Lilam was about to get fed some carrots, Lilam was about to take a carrot, but the new horse took the carrot without any permission. The human that lived inside the old stable was about to give another carrot to Lilam, but the new horse took the carrot. Lilam chased after the new horse, but the new horse was just too fast. So Lilam could not catch the new horse in order to get the carrot. Lilam, in his heart, he thinks that the new horse is a carrot. And the new horse also thinks that Lilam is a Karen. And then one day, the new horse became kinder and kinder every hour. And then one day, the new horse and Lilam was married, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Oh. Story 2. What? Finding treasure. Who? Lilium, Lydium, Lily. Where? Lake. When? 2 years ago. Why? To find treasure. How? Thought up something. The story of the 3 horses. Once upon a time, there once lived 3 horses. The horses were named Lilium, Lydium, and Lily. They lived in an abandoned stable. One day, they found a nearby lake and decided to camp near the lake. When night fell, Lilium decided to venture into the nearby forest to get some sticks to make a campfire. Lily fished for some delicious fish, while Lydium would cook some fish that Lily catched. They eventually got to sleep. The next day, they woke up early in the morning to check out the sunrise. They had a meal from the leftover fish they cooked yesterday. They decided to swim in the lake and find a sunken treasure chest that they heard was under the water of the lake. They searched and found a bottle with a note that read, You must get out of get out or else. They ran out of the lake and the lake was never explored again. The end. Story 3. What? Finding treasure. Who? Lydium, and Lily. Where? The lake. When? 1 year ago. Why? To find treasure. How? Thought up something. Once upon a time, there were 3 horses. They are named Lydium, and Lily. They returned to the lake in pitch black night. They were unsure if the note inside the bottle was real or fake. They decided to camp again. The next morning, they swam and dived until they found another note that read, "Are you here again? Get out or else I will haunt you in your sleep." But they still went on, trying to find the sunken treasure. Eventually, it was already dark outside, so they decided to find the sunken treasure tomorrow. The next day, they ate breakfast and ran into the lake. They searched for hours. Then they spotted a clue, a shipwreck. They swam over to it and found a map. It said the treasure was nearby. They hurried to the spot where it was indicated on the map and started digging. Eventually, they found the treasure. They put the chest inside their tent and opened it, and they found gold, diamonds, and emeralds. They decided to split the treasure, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Story 4. What? Release. Who? 3 snakehead fish. Where? The dock. When? About 1 month ago. Why? Because it's sad to eat them. How? Tip the bucket into the water. Once upon a time, there was a family who lived in Mojokerto. One day, they decided that they needed to invest in land. They searched everywhere and found nothing. That's when they found 2 pieces of land 13 kilometers away from their home. Coincidentally, it was where their children were visiting often and playing on the playground. The children called it the dam. They talked to the locals and agreed to pay the locals some money in exchange for their service in negotiation. The locals were very kind and gave the family 3 fish. They got 3 fish when their dad visited one of the 2 pieces of land. It was planned on killing the 3 fish and eating them, but when the next day came, their dad was looking at the 3 fish and thought to release them instead. He asked 5 people to vote on whether to eat the 3 fish or to release the 3 fish. 1 didn't vote, so their score was 2-2. So they just decided to release the 3 fish. They put the 3 fish in a tall bucket and they secured everything. They drove through the city and came to a dock. There, they tipped the bucket into the water. The 3 fish had disappeared into the water. They drove home and lived happily ever after. The end. The final ending. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the video.